to kind of juggle for the primary this and making us promises that, and they can be this, and we had so many applicants coming out, yada yada yada, and each one of them. I mean, I even remember the woman, one of the female candidates, who said, "I am the best man for the job." Yeah, you all remember her. So it's been so long, and here's the thing. I know the intention of making it longer seemed like a good idea at the time. I want to know, because here's what I think. I think it needs to be shortened. I think as a result of this length is increased the cost, not just the cost of electioneering, not just the cost to the government, not just the cost to the candidates and the political parties, but the cost to us and the economy, the cost to each of us, where we're not able to do certain things. You talk to organizations and they say wait after the elections. Organizations are not actually moving much further. They're not even signing budgets. They're not spending because they're waiting for the elections. And you know how everything is so dependent on the center. So now, just as we're gearing up for the last one to happen tomorrow, they pull the rug under our feet again and tell us it is postponed. Postponed till next Saturday. Are you getting married next Saturday? Had you planned to get married next Saturday? Had you planned a big event, perhaps a family event, perhaps a wedding anniversary? Or even if you're being different, a funeral, or how'd you say, an anniversary of a parent's death that you were planning to celebrate? Did you have a party planned for next week Saturday? Something that was important to you that you had spent money on, that you had been planning, or do you know somebody? What are they doing? How are they going to manage this? Because you're not going to be able to do anything next Saturday. So let's talk. I want you to be able to call me on 0700 993 993 993. Okay? The female only line is 01465 7190. 014657190. WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. How has this prolonged, and I have to say prolonged, period of electioneering, of our selection process, and that's it, our leadership selection process, which has literally been a year, how has it affected you personally, either in work, in business? And if you had planned to do something really important next week Saturday, whether you're getting married, whether it's your child that's getting married, how has it affected you? What are you doing? What have you had to do? Gosh, I can't imagine. You've got wedding planners, they must be pulling their hair out. I mean, I know if it was me, gosh, you don't know what language I speak in private. I'll be effing and blinding all over the place. Effing and blinding. 0700 993 993 993, 01465 7190, and the WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805. We're on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM. We are on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos. We are on YouTube and Facebook on Nigeria Info 993. How has this affected you so far? What are you having to do to actually overcome this new postponement next week Saturday? Sorry, I missed a couple of your calls. You have to call back. I was still in mid-sentence, so I couldn't answer your calls. You have to call me back so we can talk. What are you having to do? I'm sick of it. I know everybody's sick of it. I literally can't wait. And one of the things that I'm sick of is how it's degenerated into the ugly tribal wars. That in itself really winds me up, right? But let's bring it up and ask. I don't know if our lines are working again. Gosh, it's gone funny. I want to know, how has this affected you? How has it affected your business? What's happening? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you have to turn your radio off, my love.
Yeah, I'm already up.
Okay, talk to me. What's your
Are
name?
you hearing me?
I can hear you. What's your name, please?
Okay, what is there that?
What is your name, please?
Okay, my name is Akibe from
Ahipe
Festa.
from Festa. Go ahead.
Okay, what is there that time and unforeseen circumstances before all? So the Bible says so. I know a young boy who had wanted to get married. Hello?
I'm listening.
Okay, and the time he visited, the father died before the time. So he had to reschedule the timetable again. That is to retribute the invitation card and also use phone. So as many that he has already given card to, what happened that is postponed until after the next or after 2 weeks. That the father will be on the mortuary, but the marriage will take place after a week, so that it will not be over postponed for those who are gotten ready. So as we get to this Saturday, you don't cook ahead of time of marriage. So since it is a week time, the people who he has already engaged, he should be able to meet up with them, especially the cooks, those the bridal maid, give them additional 1 week ahead. So I don't think it is too embarrassing.
But
that's the purpose of communication in phone and in writing.
Can I say something? Are you there? Right, can you hear me? So here's the thing. I agree with you. It's not about food because you don't cook food a week in advance. But here's the thing. You've booked your event, your wedding for next week, Saturday, because you knew that the election was going to finish this Saturday. We all know how hard it is to actually get venue spaces. So somebody else has already booked, right? Something else may already be happening. What do you do? What do you do?
One venue is not only available for the next. If the first venue they will surely sympathize with him and
but it's not about sympathizing. I don't think you're understanding me. So you booked your wedding for next week Saturday because you knew that this Saturday was going to be the last election day, right?
Yeah.
So you booked your wedding for next week Saturday. However, you can now no longer have that wedding in that venue next week Saturday. But the following Saturday had already been booked by somebody else.
Yeah.
What do you do? Those are
change
the kind
the
of
venue
things.
now. Change the venue and then let the people who are your immediate family and far away know by phone.
No,
and
bear with me.
To retribute. To send the invitation letter again by cancelling the date.
Bear with me. Again, there you go. Cancelling the dates of your invitation. Do you know how much it costs to print invitation letters for weddings? How much it actually costs? Wedding invitations are very expensive.
Now, what else could you have done? Do you want the government now to down to your tune?
No, you don't.
You have to the tune of the government.
Well, that's a very good point, and that's why I am asking: is it a case that we need to reduce this 1 year, because it never used to be this long? It never used to be this long. So is it a case that we need to reduce this 1 year selection process? And I call it a selection process because that's what campaign and elections are. It's a people's selection process, right? Is it that we need to reduce it? Number one. Number two, when elections are postponed, it affects the citizens more. So what are they doing? What are we doing? We can't change what the government do. We can only change what we do. But we also mustn't.
Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
If we were to be in the morning, you want to do naming ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
It can be shifted down to the evening. That is, if it is naming ceremony.
Yeah.
Then if it is the same wedding, it can be shifted down from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
You're not allowed to go out. You're not allowed to go out. That's my point. Nobody's allowed on the streets. Anyway, it's been nice talking to you.
Okay,
Nobody's allowed to go out on the streets. And what do you then do? Hello?
We have a Zoom.
Hello? Oh, we have a Zoom.
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Richie.
Hello? What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Frank, calling from Jakarta.
Okay, Frank, talk to me. How are you?
I'm good. We need to understand that election is not just a process, not just an exercise. It's choosing a leader
that
will determine our life.
Mm-hmm.
Our life, all aspects of our life, how we're going to be educated, if we're going to get a good health care. very important aspects of our life. It might be uncomfortable, this period, but we could always just learn to bear with things, because it's more important than anything else, the weddings and the whole ceremonies. But no, come on, we're talking about our lives here. We should not be selfish. We should not be self-centered. And for the time of the election, I really don't believe that the longer a period or a shorter is what matters here. I think what matters is the efficacy. How efficient is it? That is what is important, should be important to us. That it's spending a whole lot of time doesn't make it a worthwhile one, or that a shorter is going to make it no better. The most important thing is, are we actually electing the kind of leaders, or selecting, or whatever medium we're using, getting the right people that will lead us? So for the time, but it should have been better. It won't be much better, because they say time and money, if it's shorter, so that people can go about and do their other stuff. But it's so important that we really need to, if it takes sacrificing that time to get that leader, it's worth it. We're talking about our whole life here. That's just my take on it.
Okay, so can you hear me?
I'm clearly hearing you.
I love what you've said, and I totally agree with you. But one of the things you also said is this is about our life, right? So right now, there's still no cash. Our life. Right now, people are still not able to conduct businesses and agree contracts. That's our life, right? Right now, whoever spent, remember, the election is calendarized way in advance, right? Way in advance. So our life, we're expected to plan our life around the elections in order to allow the government to do what they need to do. Okay? Our life.
Yep.
Whilst all of that is important, okay, the part that you also said is important is our life. Now, in Jakarta, I don't know how elections run in Jakarta, but I can tell you where
almost
I
similar.
grew up, I have never known an election date to be postponed. But since I've lived in Nigeria, I have known many election dates that have been postponed. Do you understand? And I've often wondered, what do people do? It's not like it's affected me personally in that sense. Do you understand? But I've often thought about how it affects those who have obeyed the calendar and said, okay, this thing will happen on this date, so I will push my thing to that date. I'll give you an example. A member of my family died. A very close member of my family died this week, right? I said, so because my family are Muslims and the person that died is Muslim, the burial was supposed to be 8 days, so it was supposed to be on Sunday. I had said, I'm not going to be able to go. But because the election has been postponed, now I can go, right? Because we're not held hostage anymore. But had the election not been postponed, a death happens. Nobody knew what was going to happen in that time. So that's quite different. But in my case, it works in my favor because I'm able to go, right? For others...
Like me.
Oh, like you. Tell us what's up with you.
No, my cousin is getting married. I guess I'll be there. And then the election has been postponed now. So I won't be there because I'll be working on election day.
Wow.
March 18th.
And what's she going to do about the marriage?
They had to now shift it. They moved it from Saturday 18th back to Friday 17th.
Why? They moved it forward?
Yes, but I will still not be able to go next Friday because I'll be here.
At work. Do you see what I'm saying, Frank? But anyway, it's good talking to you.
I get
calls are coming in
you clearly. I get you clearly, and your colleague. Again, why I emphasize how important I try to emphasize how important this period is, because all what you just mentioned still boils down to the fact that somebody makes that decision. Somebody is in charge to decide, okay, we're going to have this election, and it's going to be efficient, it's going to be perfect, put everything into consideration, the timing, good thinkers. Now, these people are our leaders. So if we don't get the right people there, we'll keep having this postponing and the whole, people that are not doing the right thing. So what I'm just trying to say is, if we are able to take our time to get the right people in place, like I said again, our life, mentioning wedding, you mentioned everything still revolves around it. These are the policy makers. These are people that determine everything. That they're going to have fuel, they're going to have electricity, good health care, and an election being postponed or not. These are the people. So I think it's worth it. Take our time to get it. But the question is, are we really getting it? That's just the question.
Thank you.
With all the waste of time.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. Take care in Jakarta. All right, my love. Oh, we got the numbers cut off. Sorry, you can call back now, 0700. Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from?
99.3.
That is 99. This is 99.3 Danfo Conversations.
This is here from you, first time caller.
What is your name?
My name is Sylvie.
Sylvie, hello.
Yes. It's very unfortunate that we are confusing the confusionist already. A whole country that doesn't have a schedule. How do you think an individual can have a schedule? I mean, it's quite unfortunate because such thing will affect your finance. It will affect individual finance. It will affect a lot of things. And what do you do in this case?
Yeah.
You have no option. To follow the trend of the government because they have no schedule. Talk to you some other time. Let me leave you.
I want to ask you a question, Stevie. Are you there?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. This is the thing. I like what you said about schedule. Do you think it's a reflection of part of this culture where we don't actually respect time and date?
That is exactly what I'm saying. When the whole nation doesn't have a schedule, what do you think you can do?
Yeah.
An individual doesn't have a schedule, and it affects both your own finance and everything.
Yeah.
The whole nation, like Nigeria, can postpone an election and keep postponing. How do you know this election is going to hold the next time?
Thank you.
Getting tired of all this situation.
Thank you, Stevie. Thank you. God bless you. Are we going on break? Can I answer your call?
We have to go.
We have to go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Keep calling 0700 993 993 993. How is this postponement affecting your life?
Danfo Conversations will be right back.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Oh no, my line has been barred.
Not to worry. Link your NIN and unbar your 9 mobile line with ease. Dial *996# and select option 2 or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN. You also get up to 20K for calls and up to 20 gig data when you link your line. If you are yet to enroll your NIN, please visit any 9 Mobile Experience Center now. Remember, dial *996#, select option 2 or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN now.
9 Mobile.
Sincerely, I don't want to wait till I graduate from this school before I think of what to do with my life.
Exactly. I am going to seriously work on my music skills. Let me use my talent well, I beg.
I would like to be a radio presenter, but I don't know how to go about it.
But why is Timmy so quiet today?
Sorry, ladies. I'm taking this interesting course on how to become a professional scriptwriter. You too can also learn how to become a radio presenter on Wazobia Academy.
Wazobia Academy?
Yes! Wazobia Academy provides accessible and affordable online training in filmmaking, music business, fashion, radio hosting, and lots more. You also stand a chance to be selected for internship in leading production companies, radio stations, music, and fashion studios for hands-on experience. It's easy. Simply log on to www.wazobiaacademy.com or call 0908-826-5038 for more details.
Wazobia Academy. Learn and lead.
Me, I'm not afraid of that man.
Me too.
What can you really do?
I hope you people are discussing about paying me my rent.
Oga landlord, calm down. We are discussing about the upcoming elections.
Nonsense. Don't tell me to calm down. Your mates are at the Akamata Community Square selling their votes for 5,000 naira. But you are here doing what I don't know.
Oga landlord, do you know that 5,000 naira spread over the next 4 years is just 4 naira per day? Is this what we should sell our votes for? God forbid.
Oga landlord, wise up. We must vote in the right people this time, instead of selling our votes to people who have nothing good to offer our community.
That one is your business. You ladies better go and collect yours, if that will help you gather my rent at the end of the month. Do not listen to people like this landlord. Election is not a business venture. It is your civic duty to your country to help elect the right leaders who will create a better life for you and a great future for your children. Do not sell your future. Do not sell your vote. Support from the Heart of Nation.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
And we're back, and the conversation today, well, it seems like you guys know you're ringing already. Hello. Okay, hello. Hello. Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name? You need to turn your radio off, please. Oh. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, my name is Godwin from Lekki.
Godwin, talk to me. So how's it affecting you?
Yeah, thank you very much. I heard you mentioning about good leaders.
Right? No. I wasn't mentioning about good leaders. What I'm asking, no. What we're talking about today is
the election.
No, how the postponement and this long election period, 1 year, how does it affect you? And in particular, the postponement of tomorrow's election to next week.
Yeah, it's simple now. Simple. It has affected not only me, even everybody.
How?
We no more rely on our rulers who say they are leaders just because of inept attitudes. We expect them to schedule things rightly. After we follow them to the right schedule, you see them turning us around. Just like this cashless policy issue. So many wrongs from them. Like this INEC issue now. This postponement is not supposed to happen. Many people have scheduled their outings and their events. Look at how they now disappointed us. Look at how the election was held on the 25th of February. Rigging here and there, violence everywhere.
But hello?
Hello, I'm hearing you.
Right. Okay. So I don't want to talk about the whole rigging thing because we've flogged that to death. So the postponement of tomorrow to next week Saturday, right?
Yeah.
How has it affected you personally?
That's what I'm saying now. It has affected me personally on the ground that I have scheduled my things to be on the right date.
So what were you planning to do? What were you planning to do next Saturday that you can't do anymore?
Like a wedding I want to attend. I'll be shifted.
Okay. What have they done? What have they done? Where have they shifted it?
There's nothing I can do. The celebrants have shifted it.
But
further notice because we no more rely on them, on the leader.
Notice. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from? What's wrong with your phone? Something's up with your phone. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's a little better now.
Okay.
What's your name?
Someone that likes to plan their things. This is Olivia.
Olivia, yes, go ahead.
Someone that likes to plan their things and go with the plan. This postponement of election has just messed up a whole lot of things for someone like me.
Yes.
I'll be having my son's birthday. I intended having my son's first birthday on the 18th of March. His father isn't around, so he was meant to travel down for the birthday. Some other family members are also not around. They were supposed to travel down for the birthday.
Yeah.
Imagine paying for day change on tickets and the rest. So when people say, just move the dates, and the following Saturday, which is the 25th, we have another family engagement that everybody needs to attend. So when people say just change the dates now, you have to go with the government, they don't understand what goes into it.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm even at a loss. I'm not even thinking about it because I don't even know where to start from. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Friday, of course, a lot of people will have restriction of movement.
Yeah.
They would not want to, start traveling on Friday. So it's a whole lot. They just muddled up everything. But I mean, like, what can we do? Either we totally cancel the celebration. At this point, I don't even know if the father can attend or not. It's just a whole lot.
Okay, Olivia.
So when people just trivialize it and just say, change the date now, move it now. What about the vendors that you have paid?
What about the human cost, the emotional cost?
Exactly.
So what's your son's name first and foremost?
My son's name is Nathan.
Nathan, we have to, in fact, let's sing happy birthday for him now. Okay, oh yeah, all together now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You're making me so emotional.
Nathan. Happy birthday to you.
Hip, hip,
Thank you so much.
Hooray! So that's the first thing. We've got to get that out of the way. I'm a sucker for 1-year-old birthdays. Now, so that's when you get the best cake now.
Right.
That's when you get the best cake now. 1 year birthday. Everybody gets cake. All the adults they'll now be posing with their cake. They want to take one half each one half of this one. One first birthday, everybody chop cake.
Yeah.
So what day
that's just what we would do.
Yeah. What day does his birthday fall on?
Come again?
What day does it actually fall on?
15th on Wednesday.
It falls on Wednesday. Do you know what? Can you do something for him on Wednesday? Because here's why I say that.
That's what I intend to do.
Yeah, because when my son turned 1, I'm really quite a pragmatic human being. I mean, God gave me a child and I just got on with it. I didn't read all these big things. But literally, I'll tell you, his first birthday, we just had it in the household. Anybody that wants to come, they came. No, and when I say the house, this is England. Nigerian houses are bigger. So you understand? We have what you call parlor party in Nigeria. So we had parlor. People turned up. So I had gotten one of my older sisters to make him, damask, something to take photo.
Yeah.
His godfather is a photographer. Let me tell you, see the child. When we wore the thing on him, to come, the agbada and the gbogbo, everything. When he came downstairs, he removed everything. He was in his vest.
It's for you people. He doesn't care.
Shall I tell you something? The lasting picture I have of my son on his birthday is in a vest.
You can imagine.
So what my point is, it don't matter, as we say in England. It doesn't matter. Do what you can do for him on Wednesday, because like you rightly said, we can't do anything about this government.
We can't.
The emotional cost is a lot, and people have to stop taking it for granted. They have to stop underestimating it.
Yeah.
Okay, and my deepest love to Nathan.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank you.
Bye-bye, my darling.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hello,
Yes, my love. What's your name and where you calling from?
It's me, Madam Ifi.
Madam Ifi, how are you?
I just woke up.
Madam Ifi, you know what? You're a woman after my own heart. Because I don't play with my afternoon nap.
When people don't finish, that they will take small siesta.
Some of us never chop or no cash.
I just woke up and I go meet my friend. My radio, I told you that my radio is my best friend.
Yes, so.
Now open up more. I can't hear your talk.
Brilliant. So tell me, I'm fine, my darling. I'm fine. How are you?
Well, next time, man, I beg you, once there's an election in this country, don't just put any date for that month. Because anything can happen. Because they started it when we were growing up. We used to have election date. But since Mumudu came, today, inconclusive, tomorrow they will shift it. This, that. So, next time, everybody should just plan within.
Should we just put
the next month after the whole election?
Yeah, we should just say TBC to be confirmed, Abby. To be
confirmed. But somebody like me is going to affect me because I have a function next week, and of course, it can happen.
Yeah.
it must have postponed it. Then I will call them later to find out when they are going to fix it.
Yeah.
And again, we don't know whether the president, as he come back from Doha, he shall know us, to come and say something.
Doha.
Doha. I will not be Doha, Qatar. So that they will. This was another 1 week of suffering of buying money.
I don't understand. When was the last time?
Help me, help me, beg.
Madam Ifi, when was the last time you held cash money? When was the last time you held one in your hand?
I have 2,000 naira yesterday for yesterday. And they look at, no one to because when you go and buy again, so I'm going to do small shopping later. When I go to the supermarket, I will give them my ATM for, pick what I want. But raw cash now, this 2,000, since today is Friday, since Tuesday, I've been holding it. I've been looking at it. I don't want to change them. If you get me beg, I say Shagari. Me beg Buhari, make it stop so that by next week we will start. After that, we will start getting our money.
Absolutely, we'll beg.
People want to be doing transfer, we do transfer. You don't force people to do what they don't want to do.
Yes, we will beg him. Yes. Thank you, my love. Have a wonderful weekend. You too, my love. Take care. Bye bye. Hello. Hello. Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Is it okay?
Yes.
Wada
Koboko.
God bless our family.
God bless you
too. I'm not fine.
What has happened?
Yeah, because money, I wanted to go and collect more 5,000. They should have been 1,500 for 5,000 minutes. My bank are giving us old money, and they are not collecting old money. Some people are waiting for president to talk, somebody will collect, and president will don't pack go, and he's waiting for me to hand over. Can't we expect our spring costs? Let me tell you what we are suffering here. Business are going down. I know the time that will come out to come and express you. I'm telling you how it is.
Koboko. I am talking about the election postponement.
I will vote.
You will vote. Okay, good.
But I want to tell you something.
What?
Let INEC, let them do well. The one we didn't do last week, it was a shame to INEC.
It gets as it be.
Big shame. Yes, ma'am.
All right, my love. Thank you. Hello, I'm gonna try and read your WhatsApp messages. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ake. I'm calling from Keja.
Okay, Ake, talk to me.
Yes, actually, I'm a silent listener. I listen very well. And today, I just want to appreciate you for what you did for Nathan today.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so impressed. I'm so very impressed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful of you.
Oh, thank you. All right. Oh, thank you. God bless you too. Have a wonderful weekend. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Florence.
Hello, Florence. Tell me what's going on.
I like listening to Madam Ifi. She's always on point.
She's very funny, eh? I like her.
Honestly, she's very funny. I always like to listen to her comments.
Yes.
She's saying the right thing.
It's true.
Yeah. And just like you asked, like me, my son just got admission into the university, and that next week is supposed to travel for, the process and all.
Oh, yes, of course. Wow.
So you can see now, we cannot go again.
It can't go again.
People down there, making inquiries, asking questions on how things are going there, so that I will know how to move.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Which university is he going to?
It's Unizik.
Unizik, okay.
Yeah.
Where's he going to be studying?
Accountants.
Oh, smart boy.
Yeah.
He's going to bring money or more. Accountants, they don't spend, they just earn. They don't spend. What's his name?
His name is
Uche. Can we wish him good luck? Is he listening?
Yeah.
Will you pass it? All together now. Dear Uche, good luck!
Thank you so much.
Take care. God bless you too, my darling. Have a wonderful weekend.
Reach your way.
Amen. You too, always. All the time. Let's try and read some WhatsApp messages. I'm going to have to ask you to read it, Zainab, because I can't see.
Okay.
I can't see from here. My own side is not working.
Yes, so election, this is Kent. This is Tayo Lawal from Kent. He says, election postponement is a symptomatic of the lack of consideration and empathy for the citizenry. Government takes people for granted. Election is important, but they could have eased the restrictions on the day so people could have gone about their normal pre-planned activities. That day, bearing in mind folks have been compliant for so far.
Okay, he's right though.
Okay.
We've been very compliant, right? Next one, read the message.
He says, I'm trying to get the message. Okay, this is Taris from Lekki. Sisi Oge, the question is, how has it affected you? It had affected me badly. No jobs, no projects, no cash, no nothing. And this whole process can be done just one day. The politicians have made this process difficult for their own selfish reasons. A day is fine for all these, so we can go about our lives, of course, not removing the importance of the election also from our lives. Tari from Lekki.
Okay, thank you.
We have, Omotola. Okay, hi, Sisi Oge. I haven't had my business, that's training programs, kick off this year as a result of the increments.
Can you imagine?
Business outlook in Nigeria as a result of the elections. Posting any program on social media, you get little interactions. People tell you they are only keen on the elections for now. Now, we have another week to this again, meaning 1/4 of the year gone. It's been all spending for me so far this year, little or no income. But the election in 2027 will also suffer a postponement.
That's so it be.
Chris listening from Accra.
Chris, you're so right. It's been a whole quarter. I mean, what's the cost of that to the economy? I'm going to have to get in touch with a dear friend of mine who actually is an expert in these things and see if they've actually put the cost together. Go ahead. Let's read a couple more messages before we answer the calls.
Oh, this is not Joyce. This is Sisi Oge. Nigerians want to do good in their father's land, as well as the government or economy is frustrating our efforts. Every individual has become one way or another an entrepreneur. But this yet nothing is working for us. And I'm talking out of pain because I have closed down my business for close to a month now.
Can you imagine?
The cashless slowed down my business. Still, I cut down the little quantity, but it seems I am only doing it to feed the nation without anything in return. So I have to shut down. You don't get to do so much in overseas because before you make it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tokwe from Ijegun.
Tokwe, you're so correct. Should we read another message before we answer calls? The lines are going.
Okay, more calls.
Okay, more calls. Okay, let's answer the call. We'll come back to your message. Okay. You snooze, you lose. Hello? Oh, turn your radio off, please. Okay. Are you there?
It's gone.
Hello? You've gone. Please make sure your radio is off before you call us.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, we have another one. That's Din Naji. It says,
Din Naji, yeah.
Yes. Good afternoon, Sisi again, Zainab. You all just made my day. Hearing you singing, but little Nathan made me smile as regards the postponement of the gubernatorial and state assembly election. It's uncalled for. But we move.
We move. We move.
Let's pay the price to get a better Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. It is here.
God bless all of us. Should we answer calls?
More calls.
Okay. Hello? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, Dave. Sisi, I greet you.
I greet you too, my brother. I greet you very well.
Oh, my sister, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you even more because we're alive.
Yes, my sister. You see, I don't know why some of our public officers, civil servants, they don't have shame. Many of them. By now, INEC chairman is supposed to have resigned. That man does not have shame. I'm sorry to say. That man doesn't have shame. Look at this man. They gave over 300 or about 350 billion. 4 years. This man cannot organize simple election. A professor like him disgraced the whole Nigerians. What a shame. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello? Okay. Hello? Uh-oh. What's going on? Hello? Hello?
Ireti Bakare.
Yes, good afternoon, Chief Mister.
Thank you very much. Zainab.
Hi, good afternoon. Oh. He will call back.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from, please? Hello? What's going on? Hello?
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, well done.
Well done to you too.
First, I'm thanking you for making the door for our young mother for our child's birthday.
Yes.
I'm very grateful. God bless you.
God bless you too, my brother.
Yeah. For what is happening look, I've been emotionally touched, for the postponement.
Tell us.
But sincerely in me, I had that perception that it was going to be postponed from the way it was going. But you see, fortunately, I work for the government, like your last caller. Those in the government, a lot of them are very, very inconsiderate. They do things for their own selfish purpose, not for the public. They are not there for us. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
They are not just there for us. That is the truth. This postponement, if you go to the riverine areas, you will see how this is really, really going to affect their businesses.
Please tell us. That's a good thing. We always think about the cities and the urban areas. Tell us, how would it, in what way?
How would it affect them?
Yeah.
You see, those areas, you see some places are moving by boats mostly. Some boats, they are called market boats. They are highly scheduled. They have perishables.
Yeah.
They are scheduled. If this is going to this community in the next 48 hours on the water, the other one has been programmed to leave the other community. That same time, this one is leaving from the other direction.
I'm with you. I get it now.
Then you have the other ones like the flying boats, which are fast-moving ones. Some are moving for the next 2 hours from the village to village.
Yeah.
And these things have been scheduled. Some schedules are months ahead.
Gosh.
Then when you talk of like all these burial and so on, they must have chartered boats against this 11th. Considering they will postpone it, then putting it forward to the other weekend. And their commercial activities are just like that.
Yeah.
But if you go to the north, where you see the interior, especially these Fulanis, they schedule their market days to release. Maybe if it is tomorrow, they'll be leaving this evening, or they'll be going through their hamlets, not villages, hamlets, down to the nearest marketplaces called villages. The same thing, their perishable items, they are still going to move again back. So this thing that is happening now, if you are going to calculate the financial economic value on individuals, like is the farmers, you will see that it's already tears in their hearts.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for educating us about that. Thank you. God bless you. Hello? Okay. Let's do messages.
Okay. This is Gary from Vox. Does that make sense?
Yeah, from Volkswagen.
Oh.
Volkswagen. Well,
Okay.
Volkswagen.
He says, hi, Oge.
Immense Sisi Oge, yeah.
Sisi Oge. In Nigeria, nobody sues the government. That's why they are nonchalant.
Well, that's a point. That is a point. If we're a litigative society, perhaps things would change.
Okay, Dimeji says, hi dear. I still find it funny when people call and say INEC have no shame and the disgrace it brings to the country. Do you think these people care? We can scream and abuse as much as we want. It won't pitch them. Dimeji says.
Dimeji, thank you.
Yes. Adele says, is it Adele or that? He says, a bountiful afternoon, Sisi Oge. In all honesty, there wouldn't have been any need for the postponement if Mahmoud had done the right thing of simply uploading the last presidential election. What a nation under siege.
What a nation under siege. Okay, let's answer more calls.
Okay.
Oops. You people need to know that we're in the last, tiki-taka, jiggy. Hello.
Yeah, Chief Mister, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, Chief Mister. How are you?
Don't worry. They are the village people. But this time they won't succeed.
Never.
they won't succeed. The village people.
Mm-hmm.
Quick one, like somebody mentioned about suing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I have that power or long walk. First of all, I will sue Mahmoud Shakubu. I'll be the INEC chairman. Then the next will be the president. Because you promised me free and fair election.
Mm.
And I've been calling for them to replace this man all this time. Oh. You remember Mike Guinea, one of the INEC commissioners, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Chief Mr.
Yes, I can hear you. Mikey Guinea, I remember.
So let them...
He wears a hat.
He's retired. We call him back. If Mike did this thing for us, we'll be where we find ourselves. Those who wear shoes know where it is. This Friday, I made up my mind. I've been calling my kids, don't worry, I'm coming on Friday. I don't have 1 naira. My bank is the most useless bank since this thing started on Awolowo Road there. I didn't know they are that funny character of people. Even the old note they don't have. Look at soon I was there again. The local market I use, they don't take what do you call that thing they pay with?
Oh, POS. Yeah.
Thank God, 2 Yoruba women. They gave me 5,000 last week. So that is my I'm telling you, I was surprised.
Wow.
I'll come go back to those sector people again.
Oh.
And people are making excuses for INEC. It's just to change the date. It's just to do this. I think it's high time we do the right thing because the after effects, when you don't do the right thing, that's what we all are going through now.
Indeed.
Okay?
Thank you.
I want to thank you once more.
Oh, thank you.
Just be there for us, please.
We are always here for each other and God for us
Thank
all. Okay, thank you. Take care, my love. Hello? Oh, how long have I got?
1 minute.
1 minute. Hello? Hello?
More news and
Okay, no minute. Oh, no minute.
Has been barred. Not to worry. Link your NIN and unbar your 9 mobile line with ease. Dial star 996 # and select option 2 or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN. You also get up to 20K for calls and up to 20 gig data when you link your line. If you are yet to enroll your NIN, please visit any 9 Mobile Experience Center now. Remember, dial star 996 #, select option 2 or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN now. 9 Mobile.
In an effort to reduce overcrowding and ensure stress-free voting experience on election day, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has moved voters from overcrowded polling units to less congested ones within the same location. All eligible voters can visit cvr.inecnigeria.org/VBS or voters.inecnigeria.org to confirm the polling unit where their names appear on the voters register to vote on election day. Also note that the list of eligible voters in each of the 176,846 polling units will be physically displayed at each polling unit nationwide before the day of election. INEC is therefore encouraging all eligible voters to verify their polling unit using the various options before they go and vote on election day. This message is brought to you by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and the Center for Democracy and Development (CDD), with support from the Osiwa Africa Foundation.
You are listening to your number one station for talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Okay, I've got a couple of minutes before the news. Let's talk. Hello? Oh, dear. Only a couple of minutes, okay? Try and call him back. Go ahead.
Yes. This is Taiwo. Taiwo says, Taiwo is from Lekki. Good afternoon. The postponement of the election has affected me seriously. I lost my job in January and I've been going from one interview to another. The last interview I did was to resume this month, but because of this election, they have cancelled my resumption date with the company. This is so sad.
This is so sad. And these are the kind of costs. I'm so glad we're having this conversation today.
This is Tony Tonero from Ogun State. Hi, Sisi Oge. The postponement of the gubernatorial election has added more suffering and smiling to my daily routine. It hurts, but what do? I keep faith alive and keep moving. Survival of the fittest. I'm going to be a survivor.
Amen.
Another person, okay, no, sorry,
all right.
something
okay,
differently.
Answer calls?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Greetings to you, Sisioge. Greetings to you, Yellow Sisioge.
Yellow baby peperempe. Yellow Danfo. Yeah, go ahead.
It is very unfortunate to be hearing this kind of news from a nation as big as Nigeria. This shows that we are all serious about the development of the country. That is what we think Nigeria knows how to create, but we don't know how to manage. That is our problem. The management problem is killing us here in Nigeria. I am Dampe from Igondo. No comma. No
Thank you. Okay. Have we got time to answer a call quickly before we go to break? Okay.
Yes.
Hello, to news. Yes. Hello.
Okay, so
are you there? I don't know what's going on with you people's lines. The lines that keep dropping. Have we read all the messages?
Oh, this is an episode.
Okay, go on.
It says, Anonymous, my father once told me that in their own time they suffered the civil war, but in our own time we youth are suffering Buhari's government. And if one considers the various predicaments that citizens of the post-colonial British entity, that is the modern day Nigeria state, no apologies, are presently going through with the new CBN Naira redesign policy, it's hard to argue with my father. In fact, one can argue that Nigerians are presently passing through their own version of economic war times. Am I bothered? Not in the very least.
Wow. I like that attitude, right? But it's not always easy. Oh, why are all the calls coming in now? How long have we got before we go to break?
Less than 1 minute.
If you can talk for less than 1 minute, let's do it.
I'm on the door.
Hello, you've got less than 1 minute.
Hello,
Go.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Less than 1 minute.
Yeah, please help us beg Nigerian government. Make them release money for us. They cheat election. They say because election that the money this and this. Now they 2 days to election, they shift election. They want us to die for Nigeria before they keep us alive or before they bury us. I can't get money to feed my children. Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's time for the whole Nigeria to go on strike on Monday. Maybe that's what we'll do. In Africa, I never see where they say Africa buy their own money before.
I've got to go. Sorry, news. Thank you.
The headline news.
Lagos starts 3 days mourning for victims of train and bus mishap. A national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Sabure, accuses INEC of deliberately refusing the party access to inspect the biometric voter accreditation system as directed by the court. Meanwhile, INEC is yet to respond to the allegation of refusing to allow the Labour Party access to the BVAS as ordered by the Court of Appeal. Lagosians expressed concern following the postponement of the governorship elections initially scheduled for 11th of March to 18th of March. A coroner inquest set up to unravel the mystery surrounding the death of Lagos-based chef Peju Uboma has indicted medical doctors of Premier Hospital for negligence. Nigerian woman Joy Jeff, accused of operating a prostitution ring in Italy, has been extradited to Rome where she will serve a 13 years jail term. 7 people have been killed and several more injured in a shooting at a Jehovah's Witness meeting hall in German city of Hamburg. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag hailed his captain Bruno Fernandes as the best player on the pitch on Thursday after his side's 4-1 thrashing of Real Betis in Europa League clash. Remember, elections have consequences. Endeavour to vote in this month's general election. Those were the headlines on 99.3 Nigeria Info and Feta Utwegwa. Thank you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Welcome back to Danfo Conversations right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, we're back. The number to call is 0700 993 993 93. And the female only line is 01465 7190. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mazo there.
Okay, Mazo. Oh, yeah, talk. Let's talk.
Well, all these things that people are crying, talking, is a good thing. Because it makes us to be very strong. It makes us to understand, to know what to do tomorrow. But good people should think. Good people are very weak. They only think about 4 hours and go to sleep. And they don't invest money even to achieve the truth and the good thing they want. So bad people or criminals invest money to achieve what they want and take 24 hours and 4 hours to achieve it. Because if
your line's gone.
Bad person go to farm. If good person and bad person go to farm, who work harder than the fast?
Yeah.
So think with closer mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Yellow CC again.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Yellow CC again.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good afternoon, Yellow CC again.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Dan P from Igondo.
Oh, go ahead, Dan P.
Yes, Yellow CC again. I'm enjoying your show, Yellow CC.
Oh, okay.
Yes, let me tell you something. The problem with this Nigeria is a very little problem. We don't have much problem. Just only one. And that problem is the management problem. If we know we have the department of management or we know how to manage, you find out that we will not have problem. How can you give a whole INEC 4 years for them to conduct a proper election and they are postponing it? Didn't they see it coming? Did they think that everything will go on well? Don't they know that there will be opposition and set out time for that to happen immediately to know what to do, the right thing to do?
Yeah.
It shows this government, they don't have any feeling. They don't have any good plans for us. So let us just come outside massively and vote for the right person. Do you know I was stabbed on the day of election when they were carrying the ballot boxes?
Yeah.
They stabbed me. Is it the INEC that will come and treat me, or is it the person I'm voting for will come and treat me? When they wanted to snatch the ballot box, we fought the guys and we brought the ballot box back. And they stitched my hand. Who is going to pay me? Is it the federal government is going to stitch me or treat me? I'm going out again to vote, despite that. So people should come outside massively now. Vote these people out. They don't have any good plans for us. They are very wicked. That is it. Okay. Our problem is management system. We lack that management area. That is why they know how to produce things, but they don't know how to watch over that thing and manage it. That is Nigerian problem. That is it. I'm enjoying Yellow CC. I'm enjoying your show.
Thank you, Dan P. Thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry. I know lots of you were calling. We couldn't get to you quick enough. Should we read some messages?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
So we have another person, no name. Earnestly, how I wish the election is done and over with. Almost everything on standstill.
I'm really fed up myself.
My name is Usman.
Go on.
I have an event for next week and my guests already booked their tickets to come from outside Nigeria. Now, for them to change their tickets date is so expensive.
That's the other part.
They already took permission from their job, so how can they make it?
How can they make it? Yes, that's the other thing. Because abroad, you book your holidays, and that's, especially if they're coming from America, where they hardly get any holidays in America. Oh, my word. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from, please?
My name is Shegun.
Okay,
from Lekki.
Okay, go ahead, Shegun.
Yeah, my sister, there's nothing you can discuss now without the issues on ground, the issues affecting the citizens. This cashless policy, this going to bank, no money, this no fuel issue, then the INEX issue now. What else you want us to discuss? We are facing action. Citizens are suffering. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm listening to you.
Citizens are suffering. That's the issue now.
Okay, look at now. Like this INEC issue now, it's the cause of all this. It's one of the causes. Now, how can they give you almost 100 billion? And I expect the EFCC to look into this monetary aspect concerning this INEC man after the election. I expect them to do something. Giving you such a money, now you are pushing the gubernatorial election a week further because of force in the presidential election. Why? One of the reasons they are giving is that they sell logistics. You are giving almost 400 billion. Who's talking from getting your own vehicles for INEC? INEC should have their own vehicles stand by. INEC should have their own vehicles and their drivers being paid well. Then material should arrive on election ground early. Why all these excuses? Every voting year, we talk about these logistics issues. Why? He lost. How much you see he lost cost? How much does it cost? Compared to billions that we're giving to you. If you can get at least set aside 2 billion for vehicles, that would be enough for 3 billion for that money. Get your drivers, pay them. Everybody will start will face his job. So I don't know. We don't know where to start from. God will just help us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, I'm calling you from Ikoyi. I'm actually driving.
Okay, go ahead.
You see, I know it's not right for us to throw in the towel, but the fact remains that as Nigerians, we're equally human. I know sometimes we tend to forget that. And as a human being, we all have our elasticity limits. You get to a point that you are almost fed up. Personally, because I'm on radio, I'm trying to select my words, but I think I've gotten to a point where I've lost so much faith in the system. Because we practically, as a country, find it so difficult to get the minute of things right.
Mm-hmm.
Last week Saturday, I had to go and send something to my dad using one of these garages, parked in Udolibega precisely. So I was privileged to sit down with those commercial vehicle operators for like 20 minutes. And I overheard their discussion.
Mm-hmm.
They said they got like a circular from their party leadership on Friday, preceding the presidential election on Saturday, that any one of them that have been contacted by INEC to carry election materials from E4 to Lagos State, that any of those drivers that go and pick those materials on Saturday morning, being the election day, should not come back to the park to load. Now, what that told me that day is that initially, everybody was saying that INEC should not contact the NURT operators.
Yes.
To carry out logistics for them.
Yes.
And they came out and openly denied it, that they are contacting the drivers directly. What is the difference between contacting drivers that are members of NURTW and the management of NURTW? It's technically the same thing. So I am sure the NURTW guys, knowing fully well that they probably will be defeated in the election, deliberately frustrated logistics on that presidential election day. I overheard it that day. That they told them, a circular came on Saturday and Friday night, that they shouldn't go out on Saturday morning to pick materials and ad hoc staff from some locations, particularly in the fall. So what that told me that day was that I'm sure the entire NURTW saw that their candidate probably didn't stand a chance, and they had no other option than to frustrate logistics. INEC is grossly unserious. Now they have postponed elections with 1 week. I wonder what magic they are going to do in 1 week.
Well, they said it's to reconfigure BVAS, the BVAS machines, to get it ready. Yeah, that's what they said, and I've got to stick with what they said.
Or not, we are here watching.
Abby?
It's just a week.
Yeah.
And we are going to see the outcome of the gubernatorial.
Oh dear, your line's cut off. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Sunday. I was the one calling before the line
cut off. Yes.
Advertisement cut off.
Mm-hmm.
The pain remains on me. Do you believe I have to find some of my old motor parts to sell before I can feed my family? Because of this cashless wahala.
Oh, wow.
It's very bad. I never seen the country in the world. I never heard it before that the country will use the own money to buy money. I never hear it. For my area now, they are selling 13,000 naira to 10,000 naira.
What?
The cash now, they'll buy it for you. 30,000 naira is 100 to 10,000 naira. Is it fair?
Which area is that?
It's a relay. It's very bad. This cashless situation is very bad. If the country will accept, make everybody stop work on Monday and see what the government will come out after this. Government cannot stand us. We are more than them.
We are more than them. Yes, indeed, we are.
Let the whole country stop work on Monday, that we are not going to work until they resolve this. They shift election just 3 days to election. They shift election. Everybody now agenda now stop. Maybe what you plan to do, you stop.
Yeah. I personally haven't seen cash in, I don't even know how long. Yeah.
The government should look at us. Help us. We are human beings.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sunday. I'm so sorry. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
What's your name? Good afternoon, sir. I'm very well, thank you. What's your name?
It's a pleasure listening to you.
What's your name?
My name is Ken. I'm calling from Abluku, Agric.
Agric. Okay, and it's Ken.
State, yes.
Okay, go ahead, Ken.
It's great listening to you.
Oh.
You are doing marvelously well, okay?
We try. Thank you.
Yeah, my question is, since the INEC has bungled and many people don't have any more trust, why can't they change the leadership?
Not at this moment, they can't.
Why?
Because you can't make such a huge change at this moment, because you then disrupt the whole Shabala Bang. Pardon?
Assuming he resigned.
He can't. He wouldn't dare. There are some things that just can't happen, especially at this moment. You can say when this process is done, when all the elections is done, when all the court cases, yada, 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 you can say, yes, you suggest that they shouldn't give him his job back. I think it's even 10-year bound. And if it's 10-year bound, it can't be more than 10 years at the very most. So maybe like Bank MDs, he's done 2 or 8 years. He would have done 8 years after this election already. So,
you know why?
Yeah.
People are getting, for 4 good years, you were given everything.
I get it.
You know how much it costs Nigeria?
I get it.
Billions of naira.
I get it.
And such a very short I mean, I begin to even question how they managed to get his professorship. He should be the road. I don't know why Nigeria is where we tend to clap hands for the wrong thing. Honestly speaking.
Okay.
If I have my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be the road, and he should resign.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Many people are suffering. Remember, even the cashless issue now.
I need you to wrap up.
Okay, I need to wrap up. Okay, sorry. Let's end it there. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Be well. Have a good weekend. Hello?
Yeah, Sisioge.
Yes, good afternoon.
I want to say thank God for our man, my friend from Dampi, right? The guy that they stabbed.
Yeah.
I want to say thank God for his life.
Likewise.
Like he said he's going to come out, he will still come out to vote, right?
He can't be deterred, yes.
And on a lighter note, you know that praises? Yellow Sisioge. My mind, I was saying to myself, I hope Frank from Ojo Alaba is not listening. Hello, Sisi. Because that process is suspicious. I want to investigate Dampi. That greeting. On a lighter note, like I said, Mr. Frank, I hope you are not listening. Sisi, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief Mister. Thank you. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Madam.
Good afternoon, ma. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm actually driving. Just that I've been enjoying this your gist.
Friday gist is sweet.
Which are you going to go for? Is it for Frank or for the new Robert to take game man?
That one is girl talk now. We can't be telling everybody now. So talk to me. How are you?
Yeah, what I want to say is that this INEC thing, though it's a sorry case, it's quite a sorry case. But I know there was a man that came to transform JAMB. You know, a professor in the university, I don't know, or something.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of people we need. He came to transform that. When I was doing my JAMB, 1 month, 2 months, I'm not seeing your results. But now, as I'm finishing your JAMB, I don't know what they put in place.
It's not judicial, we know that much.
Short, very short time. You have gotten your results. And you see all the children doing the exam without any stress or anything. And can't they be such a man to come and sanitize this INEC?
So this is the
correct.
So this
People
is the
that know
thing.
what they want to do. People that know what it is to get money and to make money. Because it's like this, I don't understand. Almost 400 billion. And yet we are in this kind of position. It is a sorry case.
All the choir very sorry.
So sorry.
Very, very sorry.
My dear sister, enjoy yourself.
You too.
That's the new name
And
for you now.
make sure you have an afternoon nap and have a fabulous weekend. All right? Take care, my love. Hello? Oh, why are you people always calling late? We're almost done, no?
Is it okay?
Yes.
I'm not vexed.
I'm not vexing.
This is Madam Miffy again.
Madam Miffy, yeah.
Because I was laughing, I forgot to say what I wanted to say.
What did you want to say?
By this time, 3 years ago, March 10, 2020, my senior sister passed away.
I'm so sorry.
And it's a big blow to us up till now. Anytime we make March 10 like this, oh God.
I'm so sorry.
So, points in the family.
I'm so,
Her name
sorry.
was Mrs. Ibeze Oluku Ezeyi.
Mrs. Ibeze Oluku Ezeyi.
It's a big blow. She was a very, very beautiful soul. My sister lived almost.
Is she your older sister?
Her get angry one day.
Was she your older sister or younger sister?
Smile and peace.
Was she the older one or the younger one? Was she older than you or younger than you?
She's older than me.
How old was she?
She was, I think, 69.
Oh.
It's not easy to
Any children? Any children?
My if you reach, I make it a thank you.
You know what? You got that right. Does she have any children?
She has children, yeah. She was all her children abroad. They are based in England. But she came and died here in Nigeria.
God bless her. God bless you. And may she continue to rest in peace. May she continue to rest in peace.
She married an Mbosi man.
Okay. Take
but
care.
We are debtor.
Okay. May her soul continue to be with the angels. Thank you. Thank you, Madam.
Giving me the opportunity to remember her.
Thank you for sharing that memory with us. Thank you. Hello. I'm only giving 1 minute now. You people always call me late.
This is my first time of calling your show.
Go ahead. You have 1 minute because they almost throw me off air. Yes, go ahead.
I just want to say, this CBN policy, this cashless policy, is turning people to liars in front of others. Do you know sometimes it's 10,000 naira is sent to me now, and you use 3,000 naira to collect 10,000 naira.
It's insane.
And you tell the other person, the person that just sent you money maybe 4 days ago, and you say the money has finished. The person will look at it as if you are lying. People are fed up, and they are pushing us to the wall.
Indeed.
They are really pushing us to the wall. They don't believe we are women. And if we bounce back, that's when they will now say, we are being rebellious, we are doing this, we are doing that. Do you know, sometimes I stand in front of my children in school and I look at their future. If our own future, if our own generation can be like this, how will the future of those children be?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. Next week I'll call you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, my love. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Hello. 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 We don't have time for this. Hello. You snooze, you lose. Hello?
Hello, Sister again.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Sister again, this cashless thing. The Nigeria not happen to anybody.
Amen.
You know, my brother-in-law is in the hospital right now in Ibadan, teaching hospital.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, which is the wife, she's been trying to get money just for the husband to get admitted into the hospital. Their POS is not working. That's the general hospital, Ibadan teaching hospital. Their POS is not working. They are not taking transfer. She went to get money from the bank. She got the old notes. The hospital now, they are refusing to collect the old notes from her.
Oh, man.
The guy was there. The guy got to the hospital on Tuesday. She was able to get new notes, 3,000 naira new notes, just for them to open a file for the guy so he can be admitted. Sisi Oge, it's sad though, honestly. I never knew it to come to my own son that I would ever open my mouth to say, may Nigeria not happen to us.
Amen.
Really
Amen. Thank you.
Honestly.
And I wish him well.
Honestly.
Give my regards to your sister-in-law. I wish him the very, very best of healing. Thank you. Are we done? Okay.
Yes, one
last. Okay, right. So let me tell you, it's funny you're all speaking about this. So this cashless society, you know how I talk about my maid. She's like, my daughter, she's a naughty girl, but I love her to bits. Right? All my friends know her. Okay, shall I give her a shout out? Feromi, Oluwa Feromi, I can imagine her name. So anyway, she fell sick last week, right? Yeah, she fell sick and I didn't know what was wrong with her, but she couldn't go anywhere because we were expecting things might kick off. So I was nursing her at home for 3 days, How are you trying to get her to eat? I thought she might be having some sort of a chest thing. Anyway, I made her cough so her chest would open. Anyway, by day 3 or so, I then said, look, we've got to go to the hospital. And she said she would like to go to the hospital near where she lives. So I called a cab. I really was worried because I kept thinking she's got to go to some far place. What if things kick off, and she's stuck in the car? So I called a cab and the cab took her home, Uber. Would you believe since Sunday, I have been sending her money and this girl still can't get it. Wow. So it goes to her husband's account the day after it gets reversed to me. It goes, it gets reversed to me. It goes, it gets reversed to me. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was only she called me this morning to say they got the money this morning. And I remember one time this week, she called me and she said, if I die, ma, it's such and such bank that killed me. Literally. So I know exactly what you're all talking about. I'm like I said, my maid, she's naughty, but she has a good soul. And I love her to bits. I really do. Don't tell her though, because you just make her spoiled. Right? But yeah, that's my experience of that cashless policy. It's a whole madness and then some. So I'm sorry for everybody that's going through it. We all have to overcome, and I do pray we overcome. And those of you who've had to change your lives tomorrow just because, next week Saturday, just because of this election, look, my heart goes out to you. If it was your birthday party, happy birthday in advance. If it was your wedding anniversary, happy wedding anniversary in advance. If it was your wedding day, happy wedding life in advance. Anything you were planning for next Saturday that you've had to move, that's not going to be happening next Saturday. I hope the day that you move it to will be an even better day than next Saturday would have been. I'm done. The Danfo was quite an easy ride today. We talked about us. We didn't fight. And my deepest condolences go out to all the people who lost their lives on the bus crash yesterday. You're going to work. You've got plans. And one of my friends went to give blood. So actually, a couple of my friends went to give blood in Ikeja. If you can give blood, still go there. Give blood because they need more blood. They're still calling out for blood. Give blood all the time. But you know what? Nigeria happens to us. And it's so unfortunate when it happens. But the next time Nigeria happens to you, I hope it's a celebration of being Nigerian. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.
Joy. Oh yeah, it's a Cadbury candy for every moment. Greater Vegas is rising, rising.